Adelaide Oval. This is the round 10 match between Port Adelaide and Geelong. The middle stretch of the season invariably sorts the wheat from the chaff. Who will elevate themselves and who will sink under pressure? Here come the teams. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Cats. Travelling holds no fears for them, and they'll look to keep this crowd quiet with a good start. If they achieve that, then they'll be difficult to rein in.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. It's 14th up against 17th, and both sides are desperate for some points. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Stanley wins the first ruck contest. Atkins, Smith, they've worked it well. He's been accosted. Horn Francis at centre-half back will cut that one off. Sin pushes into space and receives the footy. Waiting for someone to come at him. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? The Cats forcing them out wide. That's not a good kick. Honours the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Manages to find a teammate. Smith. He's been busy so far. He'd like to have that one back.
Missed the target by a long way.
Careful ball movement. Burn-Jones has found some space. Clever kick. Georgiades in the clear. Kicks to centre wing. Pau Pepper makes position. That's skillful. Richards. This deserves a goal. They've turned it over. He's stolen a march. Close. Throws it on the boot. Smith. Panicked under pressure. Sin says thank you very much. He's generally a good kick. The Power are out of trouble. Rioli. He's taken a beauty. O'Sullivan with the big fist. Close. No easy exit. Boak only knows one way. Taken to ground. We're still waiting for the first goal of the match. Sweet with a deft tap. Butters. Rosie. Can he get it home from there? He's hit it sweetly. How about that for a kick?
That first goal was a while coming, but it was worth waiting for.
The Power were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. He's drawn a crowd. Butters. He's made a bright start. Rioli marks. Will he go the bomb? Drops the football. The Cats under great pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Sweet smashes it out of there. Butters leading from the front. Rosie could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't.
He made something out of nothing there. Contender for goal of the day.
The Power look keen to atone for last week's loss. Sweet wins it. Rosie. Butters. Through the centre square he goes. Who was he aiming for? Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The Cats, not at their best so far. Holmes with a chance to run. The kick was centimetre perfect. He doesn't waste many. Atkins just shoveled it out. Bouncing ball, getting their handball game going. Burgoyne, crunching tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet wins it. Rosie, Butters, got to get it forward now. Looking to get it down there quickly. Punched away. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Cats have been forced into some changes already because they really didn't look like scoring in that term. They need better method in their ball movement and they need to work harder as well. I feel like they could start hitting the scoreboard if that pressure on them drops off a little bit, but they haven't coped with it at all well so far.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Sweet has had his measure today, like Batman and Robin. Butters, Burgoyne, Sweet just had to get it out. Horn Francis, he's gone. Atkins, he's besieged. How will the umpire see this? He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Sweet palms it down. Butters, De Koning wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Some indirect ball movement here. Humphreys, and they're away. Mannar can keep it moving. Good looking kick. Quality delivery by foot. Humphreys, all on his own. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Myers had his name written all over it. Holmes, Burne-Jones, took him high. Cameron on centre wing is marked. Guthrie, that's not going to work. Neal, he'll feel that one. Scrounges a kick. The non-preferred lets him down.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
Burgoyne on a lead. Can he impose himself on the match? They're moving the footy well here. Pepper met solidly. You can see their confidence growing. Georgiades shaves the grass with that one. Richards, Burgoyne snares the loose ball. Sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Power have well and truly got the jump now. Stanley slaps it out. Atkins, Holmes, he's hurried the kick, it's a poor one. Defence 101 there. Alia, can he find a teammate? Foot race on in the pocket. Bergman hasn't seen a lot of it. Good thinking and good execution too. The Power are red hot at the moment. Burgoyne working hard and presenting well. Farrell, boot to ball just in time. Decides to go. They desperately need a goal. Dangerfield, dangerous to leave on his own. O'Connor has floated forward.
The Tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Sweet makes good contact. Farrell to bring it back in. That's well played. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Blitzers takes an excellent grab.
The Cats with a late chance.
Blitzers, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That's got to give them a lift. A terrific mark and an equally impressive goal.
The Cats on the board at last. Half time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The first half was absorbing and everything we were hoping for from two teams close to each other on the ladder. If they can both maintain their attack on the football and the player with the football, this one might not be settled until deep into the final quarter.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Stanley, the winner there. Atkins, Holmes, forward they go again. He should have held that one. Jones leads his opponent. Smith heads them off at the pass. Bowes runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Sweet has got on top. Rosie, Butters running in support. They cannot keep him quiet. Humphreys blasts away. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Dangerfield. The Cats are good with their hands. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Stanley wins the tap. Holmes, Dangerfield, Smith handballs it to nobody. Bowes. Cameron is a beacon in that forward line.
A straight kick here and they'll be in front.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats have hit the front. Middle stages, third quarter. Sweet punches it out of the ruck. Rosie, Butters, Boak. A quick getaway wasn't possible. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Rucks go at it. Atkins, Smith. I've liked his game today. Jones got a fist in. Terrific tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We'll have another ball up.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Holmes, Smith. The defence is disorganised. The Cats having a great patch. This will go very wide. Bergman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Jones. They are hunting the ball carrier. Which way will it bounce? Sin bangs it long. Stewart went bang. Berry. That's a dreadful hand pass. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Stanley slaps it out. Dangerfield. Smith navigated the traffic. O'Connor just trying to get it forward under pressure. Jones gets to it first. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Butters takes a beauty. He's been industrious. Burne-Jones has found some space. Delivers a long ball. Humphreys spoils. Richards collects the half volley. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye!
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The power in front now. Stanley slaps it out. Butters is a clearance beast. Boak, he'll work all day. Marshall, Powell-Pepper, under pressure. The kick is precise.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Not his best. Only a behind.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
This is anyone's game. There's little between the sides in contested ball and clearances, so if one side can get on top in those areas, it will go a long way to winning the game. No one's going to give an inch, though, and I think we may have a last-minute thriller on our hands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Just shoveled it out. Dempsey affects the turnover. That should be picked off. Bergman absorbing the pressure. Gets the kick away. Stanley clears the area. Dempsey in his natural habitat. Holmes to tie the scores. We have a 50-50 game.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
This is an absolute humdinger of a match. Good ruck work. Dangerfield. They've given it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. No wonder coaches go grey. They've got time to put the kettle on. Farrell doing what he does best. Boot, ball, goal!
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Cats with their noses in front. Stanley, the winner there. O'Connor sharks it. Holmes honours the lead. He's everywhere at the moment. Farrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Zerk-Thatcher, Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's a well-placed kick. Stewart read that well. They'll compete inside the 50. Henry has a vice-like grip. Can he finish it off?
Straight in front, should not miss.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Cats with all the momentum now. The big men fly. Dangerfield trying to find a path. Marshall, Smith reads the play so well. The power will have one eye on the clock. Marshall gets his hand to it. Butters, Horne-Francis. Dishes it off. Burgoyne swoops. When one tackle just won't do. Time is starting to become a factor.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Holmes, Horne-Francis, popped up out of nowhere. Sweet, Boak, he's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
Well, you get what you deserve when you leave that sort of space at a D50 stoppage.
One kick game again. Stanley has had his measure today. Uses the non-preferred. Centre square, loose ball. Henry, good tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. The two big men do battle. Horne-Francis, Butters, Guthrie with the big fist. The team physios will be working overtime. The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Good ruck work. Butters should be in the votes today. Burne-Jones gathers. Horne-Francis. Burgoyne. He's stopped in his tracks. The fans will be happy to see this. No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Dempsey can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Quality delivery by foot. Bowes. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Manor. That's good work rate. He's been quiet. Thumped away. Sweet. Radaglia. He's lost his bearings. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Boot, ball, goal!
The Cats have got it in the bag now.
The Cats are keeping them at arm's length. The big men fly. He's got support. The Cats, too good today as the umpire raises his arms for full time. What a match that was, half. What did you make?